I'm back. I'm back. I am back. Well, I'm finally back after a while, after like a month. I don't know when the last time I done posted, but I'm back finally, man. You know what? I was thinking about making a video like probably a few days ago when they first released that we were gonna play the Lakers opening night, but I was like, nah. I just wait until the schedule releases, and you know what? Today's that day. 3 o'clock, they released it. I was waiting until 4, but I thought it was 4, but it was on NBA TV. They were saying stuff, but yeah, it was at 3, and they released a schedule. And I was kind of caught off guard because I thought it was 4, just like I said, but hey, I didn't really look at it that much. I just saw the first 10 games, really, but I'm going to look at it with y'all, and let's see what we do. This is the road to back-to-back right now. I haven't even done a roster breakdown video. I don't know if I'm going to do it in this video, or if I probably get on the topic, I'll probably do it this video, but I'll probably do a full one the next video, actually, or if something pops up. But yeah, none has really popped up since then. And the team's looking great. And the basketball, the season is right around the corner. The preseason, what is it, September 30th? September 30th, man. That's crazy. September 30th, we have our first game in I think Japan. I think Japan. I don't know. It's either China or Japan. I think it's Japan, though. And we play Washington twice. I don't know why Washington. That's weird to me. Washington is really... it's 2 wins, it looks like. The preseason is looking pretty easy. I know we're definitely going to see LeBron. And Denver, that's going to be nice. We get Washington, Lakers, Portland, Denver. First 5 games. We're probably not going to see Steph and Dre and Clay in those first 2 Washington games. We'll probably see him in the second one. Maybe, possibly. We'll definitely see him in the Portland and Denver game. Probably in the Lakers game too. We got 3 home games in the preseason. Let's go. And then obviously, and you know what? I'm wearing this for a special occasion because today was the schedule was released. These the black jerseys, and look, it's got the crap. Well, you probably whatever. It's got the NBA Finals logo on it too. It's cool. It's like my first jersey I've ever bought. And obviously it's gonna be a Curry jersey. I was thinking about getting a pool one, but I was like, nah, I get that one next time. Opening night, obviously. Gotta play the Lakers. We gotta beat them up real quick. LeBron just signed that extension, which is crazy. I did not expect that. I didn't expect that. That was something I didn't expect. Just like I expected him to go to the Sixers instead of the Lakers. I'm actually happy he went to the Lakers because bro, he'd be like winning ring after ring right now. He still be winning right now. But yeah, you know what I want to see? I want to see a healthy AD too. With healthy LeBron, obviously. LeBron's gonna be 38. Still dominating at 38, just like Steph's gonna be dominating at 35. But opening night, ring night, Lakers, Warriors, obviously. Steph versus LeBron, possibly the greatest, like one of the best duel in the last 10 years, in my opinion. Best duel in the last 10 years. Or at least in the last 6 seasons, because those 2 guys have just absolutely dominated the league since 2015. LeBron's been dominating the last 10 years, but Steph and him been the top 2 players in the league since 2015, and you can't take that away from Steph. I don't care what you say; he's number 2 for sure in this last decade, number 2. And you know what? The opening month is pretty interesting because then we got Denver next. And you know they want revenge. And then they're going to have Jamal Murray and hopefully MPJ back. Hopefully they have both back because coming back from an ACL injury and a back injury like that, like MPJ, he's been having tough back injuries. It's going to be tough. And, yeah, I know they're going to want revenge. We're at home, though, for our first 4 out of the 7 games in the first month. Obviously, we're the defending champions. We're going to have a lot of the home games the first month. That's going to be fun. We get the Lakers, Denver, Sacramento, Phoenix, Miami, Charlotte, and Detroit. And yeah, Denver, that's gonna be a tough matchup. I'm hoping to see a lot of Wiseman at night to try to guard him and disrupt him. I know he's a rookie, but he actually looked really good in that summer league. Oh man, they gotta form chemistry too with Dante DiVincenzo and JaMychal Green. You know, Sacramento's gonna be a tough challenge because Mike Brown's gonna have him working on the defensive end for sure. Just like I believe he'll have like the same to put the same thing into their minds like Ime Udoka did the Celtics. He's gonna give them a defensive mindset, defensive minded team more than offense. I think they'll still be running, but they're gonna be a tough team to beat. I see them as a 10th seed this year, playing for sure. I see them as a playing team. Phoenix, yeah, they're gonna try hard in the regular season. Obviously, I think that might be one loss. Miami's gonna be tough, even though they don't have even though they don't have PJ. They're still a tough team, and then we got Charlotte and Detroit win-win. I think we go 6-1, 6-1 the first month. Someone said 16-4 start. I'm hoping this is pretty good. This is pretty good. The first month 6-1, 7. I wouldn't be surprised if we went 7-0 though, because of the championship chemistry. Steph wants to come out hot like last year. They came out hot last year. Kuminga's gonna want to like get his minutes up because it's gonna be a great bench. The bench is going to be great. It's going to be a lot of nights where Steph, Clay, and Draymond could take off, just like in the Detroit game. They're going to be able to take off. And next month, oh man, Miami, Orlando, Pelicans, Sacramento, Cleveland, San Antonio, back-to-back. Phoenix, then we get New York at home. Houston. I seen an interesting stat. We get the Pelicans 3 times off a back-to-back. That's wrong. Why do we get Zion off a back-to-back? That's not right. That's not right. You know what? That's a key matchup right there. November when? Is that the 23rd? November 23rd. On a Wednesday, we get that our first. I am praying. This is the first matchup. Well, obviously, opening night will be the first matchup, too. But our first matchup, where the big 3 Warriors, Steph, Clay, and Draymond, play Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. That's going to be fun. That is going to be really fun. And then we get to see, a week later, obviously, Utah, we're destroying them. They don't have Rudy Gobert, no defense. And then we get Minnesota. We get to see the Twin Towers. I don't know if I can say that, but we get to see the Rudy Gobert and Cat for the first time. That's gonna be pretty fun. That's at Minnesota, and then we get Dallas, and they're gonna have Christian Wood, and their team is still really nice though. Obviously, Luka Doncic is a top 10 player in this league. My second favorite player behind Steph, and behind Steph, obviously he's my second favorite player. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty fun. Obviously, they're going to want revenge, too. Then what we got next? Crap. Zoom out a little bit. You can see the schedule. Oh, it is Japan. Those are Japan games that I mentioned earlier. Now we got Chicago, Houston, Indiana. Pretty much, December's a pretty easy month to start, actually. Chicago, Houston, Indiana, Utah. That's 4 straight wins. Oh, my gosh. That's actually, wow. I didn't even think about it. That's a really good. Then our first matchup right there. There's another key date. I think that's December 10th. I think it was. I saw it anyway, but it's December 10th. Oh, my gosh. December 10th. NBA Finals rematch. I know that's going to be on national TV. That is going to be a fun game. Wearing the Curry jersey that day. I might live stream too because it's in Osaka too. It's at home. It's at home, obviously. It's going to be fun. Can't wait for that matchup. Yeah, I'm really looking at some key dates. Denver that first month. Clippers, November. I'm going to point out each key date I really want to see each month actually. So October, obviously ring night, we could say ring night, but I already know we're going to win that. But Denver, that's going to be a pretty good one. Fully healthy Denver squad. Obviously, it's started the season, so they're going to be a little rusty. Then we get the Clippers in November, and then we get Boston in December. Even though there's 2 other big matchups this month, we got Milwaukee a week later. In Milwaukee, we know what happened last time. We lost by we were down 38 to Milwaukee. But Poole wasn't himself, and Clay wasn't himself. That was like his third game back. And then we get, obviously, Brooklyn. We don't know about that situation. Philadelphia is a key matchup, a really good matchup I want to see. Because they're going to have, obviously, James, PJ Tucker, Joel versus James Wiseman. That's going to be pretty fun. Toronto, obviously, in Toronto. It's going to be fun. A lot of booing, obviously. That's going to be pretty fun. Hopefully not booing, actually. That was a while ago. And then Memphis on Christmas. They're trying to make that a rivalry. It's not a rivalry at all. I can't even say it. It's not a rivalry at all. Not at all. They beat us in the play-in, and then we beat them in the playoffs, and we won a championship. We're literally the dynasty. They're literally the dynasty of this era, and you want to give them a rivalry. We tried. The Rockets tried that. The Clippers tried that. There's no rivalry. Those guys know how to win. Those guys have won championships. You haven't. You're not on our level. Okay, but that was December. Memphis on Christmas, then we get Charlotte, Utah, and Portland. You know what? December is a really good month. That's like how many? Wait, let me check. Let me just check something real quick in December. Real quick. Okay, so we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guaranteed wins in December, man. What? 9 guaranteed wins possibly, unless like someone like just goes berserk and shoots 70% of the field. But that looks like 9 guaranteed wins in December. All right, let's move on to January though. Okay, so we start out. Oh wait, it's a homestand. Actually, we get 1, 2, 3, 4 going into January. 5, 6, 7, 8 straight home games, and from December bleeding into January, going into January, not bleeding. Disregard that. But going into January. We get to Atlanta to start off the year on the 2nd. Then we get Detroit. I just seen a photo of Steph Curry and Trae Young working out with each other. That's pretty cool. Then we get Atlanta, Detroit at home, Orlando, Phoenix. I love the Phoenix matchups because you just know they believe they're better than us because they're a regular season team. They're not. They're not better. And we got I think they could not legally, but they could trade DeAndre Ayton at this point. In December at all. Then we get Phoenix, not again, but San Antonio, which I saw that they're gonna have it in a certain arena. It's gonna have 65,000 people in the arena, so that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be awesome in San Antonio. That's gonna be awesome. 65,000 people in an arena. That better be on national TV. That sounds like it's gonna be fun. Then we got Chicago, Washington on MLK Day. I've seen that. Boston again in Boston. That's gonna be huge. Cleveland, Brooklyn, Memphis, Toronto, and OKC. Okay, so when do we play Memphis in their home? I want to see that. Okay. So I've seen that we play Memphis 2 times at the start of the season. Okay, so they're gonna get us when we heat up, actually. So we usually heat up in February, into February, March. Obviously going into the playoffs, we gotta look good. Okay, what was the key game that month in January? You know what? I'm thinking about that San Antonio game. Might be the key game actually, because we have just beaten Memphis possibly. You know, man, I know Memphis is gonna want vengeance, so they're not gonna have Jaren Jackson Jr. though, because he's got that leg injury. He had that leg surgery is what I should say. So they're not gonna have Triple J. Cleveland's a pretty good matchup, but I don't know if that's the best. Brooklyn, I don't know if they're gonna have KD or Kyrie. I think that San Antonio matchup is really intriguing me because of the stature of the game. 65,000 people. What is that? Like some NFL arenas? That's like an NFL arena right there. That's crazy. That's gonna be a fun game. I can't wait for that. That's the key. So the key games each month have been in October, Denver, November Clippers, and then we get December, we got Boston, and then we got January, we got San Antonio because of the crowd. And February, it's gonna be loud. It's gonna be real loud actually. February, Minnesota, Denver on a back-to-back. The Warriors got the most back-to-backs, I'm pretty sure. They got 15 back-to-backs this season, which is crazy. Then we get Dallas at home, OKC, Portland, Lakers, Washington, Clippers off a back-to-back. All-Star break. Whoa. Oh, yeah, All-Star breaks. Usually not that long. Then we get Lakers, Houston, Minnesota, and Portland. Okay. You know what? The Lakers, I don't know if they're going to be good or not this season, man. Bro, they didn't change anything, and they got worse. They added JTA. Lonnie Walker, who I actually really like. I think once he gets that jump shot, I think I said before they signed him, he was going to be the most improved player. Who knows? Who knows, though? So, okay, see you at home. Yeah, it's a win. Oh. You know what? That Clippers matchup is really good because it's at Clippers, too. At Clippers. It's going to be really fun. We get the Lakers at home, too. I don't know. See, I don't know if they're going to be good, though. That's why I don't want to prop the Lakers up, man. It's like, come on, they're crap. They're bad. You know, it's year 20 LeBron, and you got 80 who's always injured. I'm hoping he has a comeback season, the MVP type season this year, because it's like, bro, I want to face the Lakers. I want to face the Lakers. I want to face the Clippers. I want to face the Nuggets in the playoffs. I want to face all three of those teams in the playoffs, and then I want to face the Bucks I want the Warriors to face the Bucks in the finals. That's what I want. I want the Warriors to face the Lakers in the first round. I want them to face Denver in the second round, and I want them to face the Clippers in the conference finals. Beat all three of those teams, and then I want them to beat the Bucks, the Milwaukee Bucks in the NBA Finals. You know what? Maybe even the Dallas matchup might be a nice matchup. Dang, we play Washington a lot. It feels they play them 4 times this year. The heck? Dallas at home is gonna be a really nice game. Really nice game. Maybe Dallas or Clippers. You guys can decide February because it's really hard. That's a really tough one. Because Dallas at home, at San Francisco, obviously. That's gonna be pretty good. And then Clippers at home, that's gonna be a loud crowd because the defending champions versus a team that wants to win. Kawhi Leonard's revenge season. Paul George revenge season. These guys want to win. And then going to March. This is the month where the Warriors are gonna heat up this year. Really, really take off. Really click off. And you know what? They're already gonna cruise probably in January and a little bit at the start of February because of that's who they are. And it might not actually cruise like to L's. It might be wins because Moody, Kuminga, Poole, Dante, Jamichael, those guys know how to win games. And they're going to definitely win those games. So, I'm seeing, man. Let's just talk about March real quick. Let's talk about March and April. Then I'll break down what I believe our record will be. Then we got, so to start March, we got a back-to-back with the Clippers and the Pelicans both at home. Clippers and the Pelicans both at home. So that's okay, I already get that. That's the matchup of the month. That's the matchup of the month right there. The Clippers and the Pelicans back to back at home in March. And you know everybody's at their peak at that point. In March, everybody's in peak condition at that point. Unless you come back just like later in January. Unless you came back at that time, you're in peak condition and you're at your absolute best as a team. Chemistry's nearly there because it's April. Like, if you've been there since October, bro, everything's going well at that point. Then you get the Lakers again, OKC, Memphis at Memphis, Milwaukee at home. I love playing Milwaukee. I want to play them in the finals, man. That 2 matchups that are so destined, in my opinion, are the Clippers matchups in the playoffs and the Milwaukee matchup in the finals. I've wanted it since 19. I wanted the Milwaukee matchup since 19, and I want the Clippers matchup since Kawhi and Paul George signed. I really wanted to beat the Clippers since 2014, obviously, because they really started the dynasty. I remember when Dre made fun of the Clippers at the ESPYs. That was funny. But I want the Clippers. And then we get, obviously, I say Milwaukee. Then we get Phoenix. The Clippers again at Clippers. I know. I'm thinking about that. Skip is going to freaking go nuts if they beat us. Atlanta, Memphis, Houston, then Dallas, then Philadelphia. Philadelphia versus the Warriors finals would be pretty fun and pretty funny because that's where Warriors used to be. Where used to be located. Located at in Philadelphia. That's pretty funny. But then you got Minnesota, New Orleans, and San Antonio. But I think it's two. That back to back is the key right there. That's a really big 2-game stretch right there. I think Steph and everybody plays that game. Steph, Clay, Draymond, Wiseman, Looney, Wiggins. Obviously, Wiggins is about to. He's gonna have to, bro. This is gonna be fun. Those Clippers matches are gonna be fun. I remember last time Wiggins guarded Kawhi. This is gonna be fun. He locked down Jason Tatum. I want to see this. But yeah, Clippers, Pelicans. I don't know if we'll be able to stop Zion though, or Bi. Man, those guys are gonna be tough. I don't want to face the Pelicans because they look like they were really tough last year, and they're definitely gonna be even better this year because they won vengeance, man. And then obviously April. Everybody's probably gonna rest that month. I guarantee that. Not maybe. Everybody's gonna rest that month. Denver might play their guys. And then we got OKC rest, Sacramento rest, Portland rest. Come on. And what's the key matchup that month? Denver. Maybe Sacramento. If Sacramento needs that game, that might be a key game. Nah, Sacramento. That game might actually be a big one because they might need that game. But Jordan Poole ends their season. That'd be pretty funny. Oh man, this is looking good though. This schedule. I really like this. Like obviously healthy. Warriors won 53 games last season. Dre missing 2 months. Draymond missing 2 months. Clay not coming till January. Steph Curry missing the last 13 games of the season. Jordan Poole not learning himself until around probably February, right? Till like the end of February, he learned himself. And they started 18-2, 28-6, and won 53 games. And was a 3rd seed in the Western Conference. Obviously, there's some tougher teams this year. Denver, the Clippers. Phoenix probably wanting some vengeance for what happened to them getting embarrassed. Minnesota's better. Dallas is better. I don't know if Dallas is better, but we're gonna have to see what happens with them. Minnesota's definitely better. I don't know about Memphis if they're better. They might be 4 or 5 this year and stuff too. Sacramento's definitely better. Philadelphia's a better team for sure. Like it's a lot of better teams this year, but this they got championship chemistry. They know how to win these games. So I definitely see 60+ wins. I want to say 63-19. 63-19 this year. The Warriors are gonna go 63-19 with probably low management and probably maybe if someone needs to sit out because of a tiny injury. No major injuries. Nothing big. 63-19. Just off the stature of the team. 63-19. That's the record I believe the Warriors will have by the end of the season going into the playoffs. Steph, Clay, and Draymond and all the older guys well rested, ready to go going into the playoffs. Best record in the NBA. Multiple winning streaks, obviously. And just having a lot of fun. And seeing Jordan Poole just absolutely go off with Dante DiVincenzo in games where Steph, Clay, and Draymond don't play. It's going to be fun. And Clay's finally gotten a healthy offseason, so expect. I don't really want to say it because I don't want him to try that hard, but you know what? 24-0. 24-0. Warriors are going to start out 25, 26-0 this year. They're going to start out 26-0 this year. No. Okay, no. They're not going to try that hard. He's not, Kerr don't chase wins at the start of the season. He don't chase wins. And then he plays everybody, which is a really smart thing to do. He plays everybody. But I don't know if he wants to chase wins at the start of this season. I think obviously we can win all these games at the start easily, and we can. I'm really trying to think because you know what? I think like last season, because we chased wins at the start of the season, we ended up as the 3rd seed. So chasing wins might happen. Instead of 18-2, they start out 20-0. Yeah, I said it, 20-0 this season. If not 19-1, 18-2 again. Obviously the first 20 games, but if it does, I think they do it. I think they do it. They just shock the world again. They start out big time. Obviously, there's gonna be some surprise teams, and it's gonna be bigger matchups. I missed in the key dates where I picked, but I like the Clippers matchups a lot. I want to see Kawhi and Paul George versus Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and you know they got Terrence Mann off the bench, and you got Jordan Poole off the bench for us. Jordan Poole is obviously better than him, and I think. Was the better bench? I don't know. You know what? I don't know, actually. I think the Clippers might have the edge on that. The Warriors got the better player, though. They have the more winningest trio. I will say that. So, 63-19. A lot of load management. Probably less than 70 games for the trio of Steph. The most winningest trio in NBA history, in my opinion. No, not in NBA history, but just in the finals in general. Yeah, 63-19. It's looking good, Dub Nation. I have the roster video out tomorrow. I'll do that tomorrow, and this is going to be fun. Fun season ahead. Road to back-to-back. There are some fearful opponents. There's some opponents I don't really fear any of. I fear the Clippers. Because they have Kawhi Leonard. He's one of the 2 guys to only beat Steph Curry in the finals. Obviously, outside of that guy in LA. But Kawhi is one of the guys, even though it was because of injuries, but he knows how to beat us. And we'll see what happens. Yeah, but that's it for me. Guys. I said 63-19, like I've said like 30 times. That's our record. That's going to be the Warriors' record by the end of the regular season, going into the playoffs. Let's get it. Let's get it started, man. We back. All right, so like this video, subscribe to the channel, check out the other videos on my channel, and turn on notifications if you can. You definitely should, because I'm going to start uploading more frequently now. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.